Hello, and welcome to Papa Bear Gaming, where the salmon burgers are always cooking on the grill and the door's always open. Mainly because it's a cave and bears don't use doors. Today, I have a game from one of my VGM boxes called Solar Striker. It's a Game Boy game, and to my surprise, it's a pretty decent one. I had fun with it. It's the kind of game where you don't need to dive deep into a backstory, no prolonged text sequences, no clunky video montage. This may be because of the limited memory of the Game Boy, but it's a game where you can just start playing and enjoying. The game's called Solar Striker, and to my surprise, when I put it in my Retron, I got some color. Not that swampy green you expect from Game Boy games. The instruction manual does provide a story. It is the year 2159. Earth has been attacked by forces from the planet Reticulon. Several hundred years ago, Reticulon sent a message conveying their intent to attack. The Earth Federation government was formed, unifying the whole world. The Earth would be protected. Unfortunately, the power of the aggressive Reticulon forces proved too much for the Federation army. Earth was subjected to a crushing defeat. There's one last chance the Federation army has a secret megabase on the moon. Here, the Earth's finest scientists and technicians have developed the ultra-performance fighter ship. The name of this fighter is Solar Striker. The only way to foil the menacing Reticulon's mission is to fly to their home planet and destroy its core. This is where their main computer is housed. Without it, they will be helpless. Good luck! I like how they just throw the good luck at the end, like the beginning of the story, they're talking to you as if you're the person that's going to be operating the ship, which would make sense since you are playing the game, but they make no mention of it in the beginning. It's almost like reading a history textbook, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they're like, oh, by the way, you're going to World War I. Have fun. And I have a question about this mega base on the moon. The moon's not that big. If you have a mega base, mega meaning, huge, you think you'd be able to spot it. Unless the moon's hollow. The one thing I like about games from the 90s and the 80s is that there wasn't really much of a story. I mean, this is more than I really expected, but you can definitely build upon this story. But that's all you really need is just a quick paragraph explaining everything, and you don't need a lot of exposition. You don't need long, bulky lines of text that you have to read through to get a storyline. It's just a quick paragraph somewhere in the instruction manual. You read it once. You don't have to reread it over and over again to get any more pertinent information. It's just, hey, it's like over 150 years into the future. Bad things are happening. Aliens are invading. You're commanding something called a Solar Striker, and you got to go take out the aliens. Plain and simple. The gameplay has 6 stages, named Stellar Area, Ozone, City, Death Valley, Outer Base, and Core Base. Unfortunately, I don't have nearly enough time to get good at the game, and I don't have screenshots of all the stages. Maybe one day, maybe when I go on retirement, I'll have enough time to do this type of things, but at this point in my life, I don't. Your ship can shoot a single shot when you first start the game, and as you fly around the zones, you'll find these odd P icons, which are power-ups and increase your firing power to a double shot, a triple shot, and eventually turbo missiles. To get a double shot, you need to get one of those P icons, but to gain a triple shot, you will need to gain 2 P icons. If you get shot down, you will only go down by 1 level. If you have a triple shot and you get shot once, you'll go down to a double shot. My favorite part of the game has to be the names of the enemy characters. Some unique mentions are Batwing, which sort of looks like the Batplane, the Pincer, which looks like Magneto's helmet, and Twerk, which doesn't look remotely like the thing I'm currently thinking of. The boss names are no better. All of them are reminiscent of typical badass 90s names like Destructor, Ultra Crusher, Xenocrypt, Quasi-Obliterator, and Megadeth. Oh wait, Megadeth is not one of the names, but I think it fits in there pretty well. All in all, the game's a solid scrolling shooter. Control's great, but I did have one problem that I noticed. Not sure if it's random or what, but when I started playing, I noticed that pressing the B button to fire wasn't responding the way it should have. At first, I thought the controls were broken, but it wasn't until a few more minutes I realized that pressing A was a better option for input control. Not sure why, since the manual shows that I can press A and B, both to fire. But using beta fire skips every third or so shot. So that's the video. If you like the content, please comment and subscribe. Give the video a like. That really helps out the channel. I am pretty happy because I just had 2 videos that hit 100 views. So thank you for everybody that's watching. Probably mention that during my next VGM video because those are the ones that seem to be doing anything really on my channel. But yeah, I appreciate all of you. Enjoy the rest of your day.